warrior! It is good to see you again, warrior. The monks of Snow Forest Monastery will never forget the aid you lent us. One of the children staying at the monastery has run off, a little girl by the name of Yuina. Brother Gyoyen believes she has gone to find her father, who was conscripted by the Talus army as forced labor for their lumber mill. As you can see, this once dense forest has been thinned by their axes. The Talus destroy everything they touch, it seems. The Talus Dominion seeks lumber to aid in building the altar used for the Divine Mandate ritual. But while the behavior of the Talus is deeply worrisome, my immediate concern is finding Yuina. Will you help? Thank you, warrior. We are once again in your debt. Yuina cannot have gotten far from the monastery. She likely hid alongside the road once she caught sight of the Zoraxi. The bugmen you see are known as the Zoraxi. They came here to join the beast kin and are quite violent. You must find Yuina and return her to the safety of Snow Forest Monastery. I'll wait for Yuina at the monastery.
So I'm not leaving him! Really? Even the nice monks couldn't save him from the Talus. Do you pinky swear? The monks never pinky swear. Good. Now, did you hear that? Was that a Zoraxi? I don't like Zoraxi. I'll go back and wait with the monks, but not because I'm scared. Remember? You pinky swear.
I'll get back to work. I swear. Just please don't hit me again. Yuina? You see my daughter? Is she alright? I haven't seen her in weeks. No, I can't go. I miss Yuina more than anything. But I can't abandon the people here. If I escape, the Talus will punish them all for it. I couldn't bear the guilt. Please understand how hard this is for me. I only want to hold my daughter again. But I must stay until the slaves can all escape. I'm a dead man if we're caught, so keep your voice down. I think I know how to free the slaves permanently. Will you help us? Good. We'll need someone strong. I've seen plenty of people attempt to escape, but every one of them was caught. But if we could all take refuge somewhere, it might just work. You have connections with the Snow Forest Monastery. Maybe you can convince them to take all the slaves in. Brother Samjong in Evergreen Village may be able to help. I figure even the Talus wouldn't attack a monastery, right? Free the slaves, then speak with Brother Samjong and tell him our plan. Yuina, I'll see you soon.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Evergreen Village. I am Brother Samjung, a simple wandering monk. I offer what comfort I can to the poor souls forced to labor in these woods. So you have freed them. That is indeed good news. You are braver than most, warrior. I am well acquainted with Monk Hyundam of the Snow Forest Monastery. I guarantee he will grant the escaped workers refuge for as long as they need. And poor No Yokjung can finally be reunited with his daughter.
It's me, Dodori. Don't you remember? Hogshead Pastures. You gave me some potatoes, remember? Or am I thinking of some other warrior? I do have a life outside Hogshead, you know. A few years back, I went on a wild, crazy, magical adventure up here. It's the truth. I battled a horrible witch and met a wise man and a fairy. Silverfrost is truly... I also made some great friends during my adventure. They're the bravest, smartest, kindest warriors in the land. I come back to visit them when I can. Hey, if you have a spare second, can you help one of my friends out? Do you see that woodcutter over there? He's been acting all weird and rude to me and won't tell me what's wrong. Maybe you can cheer him up? He's super great. Can't miss him.
Whatever. Can I help you with something? Yeah? So what? You're made of meat. This tree's made of wood. Everybody's made from something. I used to be human once, but then someone cast a vile curse on me, and now I look like a beat-up tin can. Release me? Heck no! It's great! I'm super strong, never grow old, and don't even have to shower in the mornings. For the most part it is. It's been great for my profession as a woodcutter. Why, with my new metal body, I could chop this tree in 2 or 3 swipes. Now I bet you're wondering why this one is taking so long. Well, to be honest, I just don't care. My heart's not in it. Literally, someone opened me up in the middle of the night and stole my metal heart. Now, I don't care about anything. I could aimlessly swing this axe all day and not bring back a single piece of firewood. Don't care. The worst part is, I know who took it. Jodasik, the Talus officer. He's a weird guy who likes to collect weird things. I'd get my heart back myself, but I just can't bring myself to care enough to do it. Whatever. Such is life.
Hey, don't touch anything! These are one-of-a-kind antiques! Who are you? You think you can just barge in here? All this stuff is mine! I got it fair and square. Heart? Which heart? I've got wooden hearts, I've got artificial hearts, clockwork hearts, metal hearts, broken hearts. I even have a hard, hearty hard heart! This metal one is wonderful. Ever since I touched it, I felt great, stupendous, so in touch with my feelings, so alive. Now I wear it like a necklace. Feels real good against my skin. Oh, I feel better than okay. I feel everything. It's like my heart is going to burst from my chest. You know what I want to do now? Dance! Yeah!
Oh, you're back. I should be excited to see you, but all I can manage is bored indifference. Ah, there we go. I'm starting to feel things again. Like gratitude. Whoa, thank you. My heart? Oh yes, it's way too strong for a normal person. It didn't cause too much trouble, did it? Ah, see, that's just it. He already had a heart. 2 hearts is way too much for a person to handle, especially if one is a magic heart.
Did you help my metal friend? How did it go? Are you best friends with the tin woodcutter? Is he feeling better? Excellent! Auntie Im always said helping a friend who's in a gray mood brings color to everyone's day.
Thirsty for knowledge. Hello, warrior. I am Yubaihuk, a former professor of Zaiwei. I left the university some years ago to come to this forest and study the majestic Whitehair. The Whitehair tribe, cousin to the barbaric Grimhorn tribe found in the southern continent. These once identical tribes have developed astoundingly different customs over. While the Grimhorn feed exclusively on flesh, the Whitehair have adopted agricultural practices similar to our own. They have developed advanced techniques for the growing and harvesting of carrots. They only eat vegetables. Isn't that fascinating? However, once the Talus army began clearing their fields in order to harvest lumber, some Whitehair have begun to display signs of extreme aggression. Indeed it is. The leader of the hostile Whitehair is named Dobiyom, a warrior that only recognizes strength. Bring him the furballs of conquered Whitehair. Don't question me. I have studied the Whitehair for years. I know their ways better than anyone. Bring the furballs to Dobiyom and see what he wants.
As a traveling monk, I seek to aid those that need guidance. However, I cannot be everywhere at once. In that regard, I have a favor to ask you. I seek to assemble a team of warriors that can represent the good and just aspects of this world. I believe that fate shall put these chosen warriors in my path. One such warrior has already arrived. His name is Sandy, a Yute fighter of great skill. He may seem negative in spirit, but his heart is true. I have already spoken to Sandy, but he did not seem interested. Please, you must convince Sandy to join me. He is a warrior of destiny. Take him a gift as a sign of good faith. A new sword should please the Yute nicely.
For you! Hey, what are you doing with that sword? Really? For me? I certainly like how shiny it is, but why are you giving such a fancy sword to me? Seems fishy. Ugh, that old creep! Tell him to leave me alone. I don't want any part of his weird team. I want the sword. Oh, I see what you're doing. Fine, I'll join the monk's stupid team. Happy?
You're the one helping Yubaihawk, right? He says you need to go meet with him right away. As you can see, I get all the important jobs around here. I'm Yubaihawk's assistant, Bingo. I'm just a student from Zaiwei, looking to get some field experience. It's not glamorous, but Yubaihawk promised me it would be worthwhile research. Follow the road east of the village, and you'll find his research site. He insists on calling his hiding spot that. Also, Yubaihawk needs you to get a few of the charms Whitehair shamans wear. Don't ask me why. That old man never tells me anything.
Warrior, over here. Well, did you meet Dobiyam? What did he say? I thought as much. The Whitehair are reverting to their warlike origins incredibly quickly. It's in their blood, I suppose. I'm not hiding. I'm observing. My next experiment may cause some aggressive responses in the subjects, so I cautiously have taken a few steps back. The kind that only a scholar like me would understand. No offense to you warrior types, but this sort of academic endeavor is over your concussed heads. Now, do you have the charms? Wonderful. I have one final task for you. This experiment requires you to burn the shaman charms you gathered in that fire pit over there. This experiment is perfectly harmless. I'm just, studying the Whitehair response to fire. Yes, that's it. Oh, and you may want to grab the rifle from the rack, in case any Whitehair do happen to attack. And I highly doubt they will. You must kill them as quickly as possible. Kill them quickly. Fascinating. Utterly fascinating. As I thought, fire will make even the most docile Whitehair blind with fury. In that state, they are much easier to kill because these findings will prove immensely useful to the Talus army. Once I report this, I will certainly be reinstated at the university in Zaiwei. They kicked me out years ago for unethical experiments. Is it unethical to discover whether ploggles can metabolize poison? It turns out they can't. Oh, don't be upset. I'll be sure to mention you when I publish my findings, though I doubt that interests an illiterate warrior like yourself.
Yubaihawk's gone too far. I agreed to be Yubaihawk's assistant because I needed research experience, but I can't let him get away with treating the Whitehair tribe like this. We both helped him, so now we have to stop him. Yubaihawk's research must never reach the Talus, and he certainly can't be allowed to teach again. Luckily, I have a plan that should take care of everything. I've shadowed Yubaihawk for a few months now. I know all his moves. Breaking down his grand plan will be simple. All I need is some muscle to help pull it off. You in? The Talus soldiers around here won't grant an audience to Yubaihak. He's tried everything to gain their favor, but the army downright hates him. It's the first time the Talus army has shown a bit of sense in a... Yubaihak's only military contact is a mercenary up north by the name of Yoon. He's a member of the fierce Northern Expedition Group, and little known fact, is intensely allergic to wolf fur. I'm certain Yubaihak will bribe this mercenary to send his Whitehair research to the Talus army. Bring some wolf pelts to Yoon and say they're a gift from Yubaihak. That should get Yoon mad enough to do something creative.
Bingu told me someone would be coming. He explained the deal, right? Let's see. Wolf pelts? He knows I'm allergic. That son of a... Achoo! I'll skin that damned book learner alive for this. Achoo!
What are you looking at, runt? You want to go? I'll go right here, right now. But you, don't have a wolf with you, do you? No reason. It's a normal question. Why are you asking? Fine, I'm afraid of wolves, all right? There, you found out my embarrassing secret. Are you proud of yourself? And now every mercenary in the Northern Expedition is gonna know about what a baby I am. Captain told me to get rid of the traitors, but how can I do that when they've got those wolves? When I was a little tyke, not even old enough to swing an axe, a dog tore my leg up something awful. I'll never forget it. Would you? Please, kill those traitors and their damned wolves and go see the captain afterwards. Tell him I did as he asked.
State your purpose, or I'll have you removed from this camp. Thank you for your assistance, but where is Giandarel? Why is he not reporting this himself? Loyalty and initiative. Fine qualities for a soldier. I always thought Giandarel was a coward, but he may be mercenary material after all. I'll give Giandarel his own unit and make him responsible for hunting down all the remaining deserters. Oh, and their troublesome blade slingers for hire. Fist hucksters. Everyone here has a gold tooth or a cracked rib or both. You know what I'm talking about. I can tell. You're one of us. You have that look in your eye. The look that says, I would punch this man in the face right now if someone gave me a few coppers. I'd do the same exact thing. If you're paying, I'll punch myself in the crotch. Right here, right now. Up here, ruthlessness is rewarded. The only thing that isn't allowed is weakness. If you want to be a mercenary with the Northern Expedition, you have to earn our respect. If you say so. Regardless of who you are, the mercenaries up here don't trust outsiders, especially warriors who fight for free. The Northern Expedition respects two things, money and ferocity. We fight for anyone who pays us, and we steer clear of anyone who's crazier than we are. You want these mercenaries to respect you? Raise a ruckus, knock over a table or two, start a food fight, and if you find a fighter named Hamanse, punch him in the face.
I'll tell you what I want. I want a branding iron or boiling pot. Something to burn the weakness out of my skin. I'll be much better once I punch my fists into that wall over there. Then I'll dunk my head in a barrel of ice. Hit me? Yes, do it! I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Even if I fight back, don't stop. I yearn to be punished. Hit me. Do it, Brave. Again. Hit me harder. I must murder the weakness within.
Or I can't believe you actually did all that. I haven't been so entertained in years. Did you meet Hamanse? Yes, he's crazy, but aren't we all? I made a bet with Andulio that I could turn you into a rabble-rouser. I never thought you'd take it as far as you did. Here, I'll split my earnings with you. Unlike Himance, I don't want you to hit me.
Ah, it wasn't me. I didn't... Oh, sorry. What can I do for you, Wrong? Nothing's wrong. Except it's a little cold. And I might have accidentally put a sleep-inducing herb in the porridge this morning. Some of the soldiers are getting over the flu, and since I help cook, I decided to put a herb in their porridge to help clear their sinuses. Apparently, the herb also causes drowsiness. The veteran soldiers are half asleep on their watch. Would you mind waking them up for... If I tried to wake them, they would have kicked me. Yes. Maybe this way they'll never figure out why they dozed off. It doesn't matter. I get blamed for everything. Could you help me with one more thing? I'd take care of it myself, but I'm not allowed to leave this outpost. I was delivering a message yesterday. A couple of Wartusk tribe scouts ambushed me and kicked me and took the message. Wartusk can't read, but I still got in trouble. The soldiers were furious when I came back. They said I gave up important information to the enemy. Some even claimed I was conspiring with the Wartusk. The worst part? The Wartusk scouts took more than just the message. They also took my lunch and a letter from my lady lover in Zaiwei. It was still in the envelope. Yes, I was saving it as a reward for when I delivered the message. I was bribing myself to conquer my fear. Yes, please. The scouts went to the Wild Springs. One of them had my letter from my lady friend. I must know what she wrote. Please find the letter before the Wartusk eat it. Did you find it? That's it! You're amazing! I'll make sure you get an extra portion of porridge. No? Well, maybe an extra apple then. Apples are practically a second form of currency up here. Well, since you seem to be in a generous mood, would you mind reading the letter to me? I don't understand words well at all. What? The letter was from my mom? She ruins everything! Kiga would never abandon me. She's my loyal lady lover. No wonder Kiga hasn't been writing me back. Mother's been talking to her, I know it. She wants me to marry Choyuji. She thinks she owns me. I don't understand. Kiga and I worked together in a restaurant for a week. We didn't talk much, but the bond we shared was real. It was like the bond between the tide and the moon. Or the bond between gravity and an overripe melon thrown off the roof. Some scoffed. Kiga was twice my height, but that only made me love her twice as much. Of course, every day she came in, she would say, "Good morning." If that isn't love, I don't know what love is.
You're the one who gave me my sword. I kept my word and joined the old man's weird club. Followed him all the way here. Something about a new member. Go ask the monk. He's inside trying to convince some hoglin sap to join the team. How should I know? If you're so eager to find out, go see the monk. He's in the building right in front of us.
Fate has led me to another warrior that can help maintain balance. Why, Ulan here, of course. He is a master Hoglin marksman. But Ulan is refusing to speak to me. While skillful, Ulan can be somewhat childish. Destiny has chosen him. Ulan will realize the importance of our mission once we convince him to join us. Perhaps a show of strength will impress the young Hoglin warrior. Challenge that mercenary to a duel. Together, you and Ulan can certainly win. You must defeat him quickly to impress Ulan. He'll surely join us then. Use Ulan's spare weapon. Strange how that man had so many mites. Still, you defeated him. Hopefully it was enough to convince Ulan to join.
It's me, Dotery. Have you been following me? Sure, I'll bet. Well, I'm here to visit one of my best friends, the incredibly brave Lion Man. He's the strongest and bravest member of the Northern Expedition. We were supposed to go out for a picnic, but he says he's too busy, so maybe you could... Super! Whatever he's got to do, I'll bet the two of you can knock it out super fast in time for our picnic. He's the one in a tan vest and green pants. Also a lion.
Don't come any closer. Oh! Don't come any closer. I'm warning you. I'll call for help. That's what everyone says right before they stomp on your tail. And that really, really hurts. A lot. In the fur, that's me. Brave Lion. It's a joke name. I'm not a lion, and I'm definitely not brave. The only person who genuinely calls me that is Dotery. Oh no, Dotery! I'm supposed to meet her for lunch, but I can't leave my hiding spot. If I do, Giandari will see me, and that'll be it for old brave Lion. Giandari is a mercenary. He's the one who gave me my cruel nickname. He's the one that won't let me go home to Jiaofeng village. He makes me wait on him and the others hand and foot. He's a bully. I finally got a little bit of courage, and I told him I wouldn't put up with it anymore. He just pulled out a knife and threatened to turn me into a rug. I hate knives. We, as in both of us, you'd help me out in this? As I said before, he's a scary guy, and stubborn. I don't know if I'm up for that. Okay, let's all meet up at the meeting hall. You'll be there to make sure I stand up for myself. And then we can all go to a picnic. That was fun. Let's find more mercenaries to destroy. Tonight we bathe in the blood of our... What happened? Well, I remember coming in here, but everything after that is a blur. Did you help me talk things out with Giandari? Oh, good. I'm glad it all worked out. Let me go wash what I assume is strawberry jam out of my paws, and I'll be ready for the picnic.
Did you meet the brave... How did it go? Did you find him? Is Brave Lion ready to go on the picnic? Oh, I'm so happy! You're the best! Well, second best after Brave Lion. Okay, now I know you're definitely following me. But that's okay, because that just means we're great friends. Whatever. Anyway, while you're here, I could use a favor. You could go cheer up my friend, the Straw Man. That's what he is, but that's not his name. He's Straw Man, and he's one of my best friends. But he's sad for some reason and won't talk to me. Would you? Oh, that'd be just perfect. Once he cheers up, he can show me this amazing waterfall he found. Hurry up! It's getting dark!
Hey there, are you my friend? Sorry, I get confused. Those animal people take the stuff from my head and it makes me not good at thinking. They are bad animal people. I wish I was better at thinking so I could be a better friend to the little girl. We could talk about hard to understand things that she likes to talk about. If only I had my head stuff. Could you? You'd be a good friend if you did that thing for me. The stuff in my head looks like old dry... things. It's brown and grew in the ground. I can't think of the word. That's it. That stuff. Take it back from the bad animals and I will be better at thinking. Hurry! I want to do fun things with my friend, the little girl. I am waving at you.
Straw. How did it go with the Straw Man? Did you cheer him up?
More and more folks from the south are coming this way lately. What brings you up this far? Well, there's only a few towns around these parts. Shouldn't be too hard to find who you're looking for. If you head down... Oh, my back. Fine, just fine. These old bones are acting up is all. That's what I get for digging graves at my age. The north is a rough place. Plenty of unlucky herbalists and travelers find themselves in need of a proper burial. I buried a young woman just the other day. Found her body out in the snow. Red snow, if you catch my meaning. Sad times we live in. Say, mind doing me a favor? I like to bring flowers to the new graves, but my back is not cooperating today. Would you mind taking Snow Bulbari flowers to her grave?
Thank you for the flowers. They're lovely. Would you believe me if I said I was a magic flower? You must be pretty thick. I'm not a flower. That would be ridiculous. I'm just a ghost. Anyway, someone left a letter beneath these rocks. Do you mind getting it? Just reach down and there you go. Now read it.
You have acquired a new quest item.
My dearest Guion, I know you'll never read this, but I'm placing my letter on your grave in the hope that these words can reach you in some way. I still don't know what happened to you. I don't know if I ever will. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you. This guilt will hang over me for the rest of my life. I wish I'd gone with you. I will never forget you, Guion. Please wait for me in the divine realm. Sincerely, your love. What does it say? I didn't want to stay invisible for this. It's too exciting. Now, hurry up and tell me what the letter said. Oh, I got a love letter! Who's it from? I can't remember anything from my past life, but I'm sure I had all sorts of admirers. That's it? No name? It's gonna be tough to find him without a name. Well, we better get to it. Where should we start? Please, like you don't want to solve a mystery with a ghost girl. You in or not? That's the spirit. Get it? Spirit? Because I'm a ghost? I'm full of them today. Okay, now get out there and find my mystery man.
Hello again. Thank you for delivering the flowers. I'm sure the departed spirit appreciates it, wherever she is. The young girl, you mean? She's quite the prankster. I try to ignore her teasing. You should never reinforce negative behavior. Thanks again for helping with the flowers. My back is feeling better already.
Warrior, thank you for stopping. I've stood here sobbing for so long. No one cares. My wife, Litiko, disappeared in the blizzard last month. I told her not to go, but we were running out of supplies. She never made it to the Herbside Inn. It's been a month. With all the Saberfang and bears in the area, I can imagine what really happened. And I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm no warrior, but I do know a little about crafting tonics and traps. If you want to help, get me Saberfang and bear livers. They're the last ingredients I need. Thank you. By the gods! You've brought me so many livers. These will be perfect for my traps. Frost Banshees? I should have known. The people here saw a Frost Banshee follow Litiko out into the range. She was supposed to be safe. We've learned that the Frost Banshees are scared of the beasts in the area. We even line our homes and fences with beast pelts to keep the Frost Banshees away. They're not scared of us, but they always run from animals. Demons, obviously. They disguise themselves as beautiful women to lure their prey in. The Frost Banshees consume your life force with a kit. When I was a boy, my older brother got lost during a blizzard. When the wind's that intense, you can't hear anything. Except I heard the Frost Banshee let out a piercing scream. We all ran for him, and he was just a husk, eyes wide and glazed. But even now, no one's found Litiko's body. I'm going to make a poison trap with these ingredients, and I will kill those Frost Banshees. I can't rest until I avenge my wife. Will you put these flowers on Litiko's tombstone? I picked these before I knew, but I have too much work to do. She would understand.
I saw you talking with Hung Yul, so you must be a friend. Please, you can't tell him what I've become. I miss him, but I'm afraid I might The blizzard had been raging for weeks, so we stayed inside our cabin. Soon Han Yul caught a fever. I remember him wrapped in all our blankets, shivering and sweating. I had to find medicine, or at least some food. I grabbed my gun, kissed him goodbye, and headed out into the range. Blizzard or not, I'd lived here my whole life. The Herbside Inn wasn't much of a walk. I was foolish. 2 saber-fangs stalked towards me, huffing steamy breaths. I shot one right through the throat. The other pounced and knocked my rifle out of my hands. All I could do was grab my knife and stab blindly. I got him, but he got me too. As I bled on the ice, a woman floated to me. I thought she was an angel, but I was also half blinded with blood. She told me that I must have been brave to face 2 saber-fangs. Then she asked if I wanted to live. I woke up, and I was a frost banshee, a monster. Please, you can't let Han Yul know. Just help him move on, far away. I can't trust myself. I can't fight this hunger. I love my husband, but I shouldn't. Please, keep him safe.
I can't keep doing this. This place is unbearable. The freezing cold, the horrid beasts, and now this? I just can't. Do I sound okay? How could anyone stuck in this frozen nightmare ever be okay? I should be in the warm streets of Zaiwei, but my client asked for tundra ginseng and the guild sends poor me. Like it's that easy. The only place they grow is overrun by those awful snow dragons. How am I going to get past criminals too violent even for the Lumeng Syndicate? My bosses want the tundra ginseng immediately. I hate my bosses. I hate the snow. I hate my job. And I hate murderous criminals that kill poor herbalists. You didn't get the ginseng, did you? I knew no one was going to help me. I'm alone. You have the ginseng? You don't know what this means. I'm sorry. I'm so touched by your kindness. I will never forget you, stranger. Not another ghost! That's what she said. Then she's been following me around and floating through the walls of my bedroom. She scared me so bad I dropped all my herbs and now my boss is mad at me. Why is she torturing me like this? I never did anything to her. The ghost girl appears all over the Herbside Inn, scaring everyone. Find her and do something about this. My hair's falling out.
It's you! Have you found my mystery man yet? I can't wait to meet him. Then why are you standing here talking to me? Get out there and find him. I thought you'd take a girl's final wish a bit more seriously. I'm not scaring people. How could such a gentle-looking spirit scare people? Maybe you're scaring people. Fine. Don't give me that look. I was only sneaking up on people to see if anyone recognized me. Maybe somebody could tell me what happened. It's tough not remembering how you died. Or how you lived. It's not your fault. Or, hey, maybe it is. Like I said, I don't remember anything. I've got an idea on how we might find out, though. I saw some Chuankas digging through a bag that seemed awfully familiar. I think it was my bag. The Chuankas should still be around. Find them and get my stuff back. Well? What was in the bag? Show me, show me. These look like herbs. I was a herbalist? No, I'm a little too young. Was a little too young. More likely an apprentice. Makes sense, I suppose. Most people around here are herbalists. This still doesn't help me find my mystery man, but at least I know something about myself. Thanks a lot.
I trapped one. I'm so glad I found you. I wasn't sure if I could do this by myself. I've trapped a frost banshee in an abandoned cabin. She's screaming in pain right now. Let's finish her off. The banshee started it. She tried to trick me. For a second, I thought I saw Litiko's face reflected in the mirror. Then this demon floats into the room. I threw my poison at her and she collapsed. I'm still going. I need to be there. I want to see this frost banshee die and I want it to know I killed it. I deserve this. I'll do it without you if I have to. Good, because this could be dangerous. I'm just an herbalist and I'm out of poisons. In fact, I think I know of one more thing you can do for me. If we're at war, I need to be ready. I've been reading up, and it turns out that Snow Chi can kill a frost banshee. Kill it for good. Snow Chi isn't easy to get, but I'm sure it'll work. Please, go to the canyon and find a hulking ice core augurite. Kill it and take its Snow Chi. The place is guarded by silver snow destroyers, so be ready for a fight. I thought you were a warrior. Who are you to lecture me on forgiveness? My wife is dead. I'm leaving now. If you're brave enough, meet me at the cabin.
Hey there. I'm Ikjo the Banshee Hunter. You probably heard of me. I ain't afraid of no banshees. That's my slogan. Oh, really? I mean, I'm a pretty big deal, but whatever. It's not important. You're that hotshot warrior everyone's talking about, right? This is hard for me to admit, but I need help. I can take banshees any day, but ghosts are a whole different thing. She's been spooking me for days. I can't have my adoring public see me scream because some ghost girl pops through a wall. Here's the plan. Use the rotweed that grows on the undead herbalist to banish her. My grandpappy said ghosts can't stand the smell.
Look what I found! It's my old... Hold on. Do you smell something? Vanishing. What? It's mildly annoying, I guess. We should absolutely put that stuff in someone's shoes. Can you imagine? Sheesh, you're no fun. Can we get back to the important stuff? I found my old house. It looked better when I lived here. I think so. It feels like home. But look what those awful birds have done to it, and what's happened to the lake. I don't remember such horrible creatures. And these birds think just because I'm dead they can roost in my house? I'll show them. Rather, you'll show them. Kill the valley blackbirds and bring me back a feather so I can spit on it. I can't actually spit, but you get the idea. Hold out the feather. That's it. There. That will show those damn birds for wrecking my... This was my house. How dare they come in and ruin it like that? I was happy here. I remember being happy. And where is my mystery man? Why didn't he keep the house safe? Why didn't he keep me safe?
Kiss me, Hanyo. I love my husband, but I shouldn't. Please, keep him safe.
My wife is not a monster.
Just you wait.
You damn frost banshees! I can't believe it. That was too much. My heart's beating so fast. Can you believe they tried to trick me? Those frost banshees are clever and cruel, but this was too far. One came in disguised as my dead wife? How low can you get? No! No! How dare you? She was a wonderful woman. You dishonor her memory. I can't even look at you.
Have you been to the so tough. You don't look so tough.
Hello, friend. Fancy meeting you here. I'm not. Do you remember Manbach? He's that irritating boy from Hogshead Pastures who I used to pretend to like, but in actuality totally hate forever. Well, he's gone missing, which is a good thing. Serves him right. Apparently he followed me up here from Hogshead Pasture because he's a mean jerk and he wants to ruin everything. Or maybe he wanted to apologize. I'm so confused. Yeah, if he's in trouble, I guess we should save him. He left behind his adventuring log, but I can't read his handwriting. Maybe you can see if it has a clue? I think I have a plan.
Stop.
Well, I'm really having an adventure now. I'm in Silver Frost. It's so cold up here. I guess I'm just used to life in Hogshead Pastures where it's warm and there's good food. But that part of my life is over now. I'm a solitary adventurer. Still, it'd be nice to see some other people. Maybe I'll head into that cave over there. I can hear the most beautiful voice. Maybe it's Dodery that's singing. I can't stop thinking about it.
Did you find anything? Besides, well, what does Manbach's log say? Tell me! Oh no! Manbach's been captured by frost banshees! That poor idiot! He's doomed for sure! Really? You can? Oh, that'd be wonderful. He may be a big jerk, but he doesn't deserve what the frost banshee has planned for him.
What are you doing here? What are you, a warrior? You won't find much up here. Not unless you like shivering. I miss the sun. Why do you keep standing there? Do you like this weather? Maybe I'm just sad because all my friends are gone. The cold doesn't help, though. They're having a bonfire up the ridge.
But with the North Army rebels trying to destroy us, I can't leave my post. We had been planning this party for weeks. There's black ram soju, barbecue, singing, and arm wrestling. One guy even said he's gonna try to wind walk across the chasm. No, it'll be fun. It'll be the only fun anyone's had in months, and I'm stuck here with these boars. Guess I'll just have to hear about it tomorrow. How about you clear all the rebels from the area? Then we can invite all the guards to the party. We'll need more food, though. We all watched the action from here. I had no idea you were so unstoppable. Did you bring any food? You're incredible. Thanks, warrior. Things are...
I've seen you running and jumping around here, waving your weapon about. I need someone violent and direct to do something for me. I'll reward you well. I'm a member of the Zyway Anthropological Gentry. We're a group of intelligent people who enjoy collecting rare specimens from around the world. Today I'm hunting for enchanted stone hammers from the stone tower of Gomung village. They would be an excellent addition to my collection. So they say, but that's a lot of superstitious hocus pocus. The Gomung shamans believe that the stone hammers grant invulnerability. I suppose we shall soon see how invulnerable the shamans truly are. Run to the Gomung village, grab the hammer, and return here. Surely you can do that. You're finally back. Now hand the hammers over. Decent quality, but a tad roughed up. Very well. This will do. Here's your pay.
The snow only makes matters worse. I don't suppose you've seen a pair of lean herbalists with longish black hair, have you? Their names are Haru-sam and Harugon. They've been missing for over a week. The look in your eyes tells me that those names don't ring a bell. I've been asking everyone, just to be sure. Haru-sam and Harugon are my nephews from the south. I convinced them to pay me a visit and do some business at the Herbalist Lodge. They left about 9 days ago to gather some rare herbs that grow on the outskirts of the Frostgale Basin, and I haven't seen them since. Thank you, traveler. They're both too young and too bold to be wandering around the untamed north. I fear they may have been swallowed by an avalanche or trampled by a herd of Mamasu. They won't last long in this cold, and the snow makes people impossible to track. I fear I may have lost them forever.
My stomach! Beans and taintedness! Beans with a helping of envious rage on this. No, I'm not all right. I feel like a Norlox is giving birth in my innards. I swear, by Juon's blade, I will find an herbal remedy. I will survive and get my revenge. Breakfast, that's what happened. My partner Masalam served up his usual concoction of stale rice porridge and beans. I ate it and... Oh, my spleen! That's the understatement of the century. I can barely walk. Masalam has been jealous ever since I started dating Wan Soyun. He spiked the beans with peppers and range and some sort of putrid fish oil. I just hope those poor herbalist refugees don't get stuck eating his vile dregs of doom. Yes, Yokumsa and Haru something up at Frontier's edge, but steer clear of the Gomung tribe and Masalam's bee. So cold. Don't take me back. I'm a decent person. I deserve a decent death. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I can't feel my limbs anymore. They enslaved me. The only reason I escaped was because the ropes were old and the snowstorm gave me cover. The old man didn't make it. I heard him screaming as I ran away. They sacrifice the living to appease the dead. They don't care if we bleed and die. The Gomung tribe, the ones with the black and white crests on their heads, they took me to an altar to bleed on the ice. I escaped with my life, but part of me feels like I'm already